guys, it's ENOS-GAMING, and today we are going to be talking about villains who I think should be in the BatMan Part 2. So we all know that Matt Reeves says he wants the Batman Part 2 to be all realistic characters, like only characters that could exist in reality, no like fictional characters like Mr. Freeze, Poison Ivy, Clayface, or Killer Croc. So characters who I think could possibly be in the Batman Part 2. Sorry, I had to do that because of the Joker's voice. So starting off with number 1, I would say the Joker, considering we had that teaser at the end with the Joker and the Riddler. Now, is that setting up a future team-up? Maybe. I'm not sure. But I do think it would be interesting to see another version of the Joker, because I really do like the Joker. And that he's Batman's most popular villain, and he's also the one everyone seems to love. So I wouldn't be surprised if they were to bring him in or not. But number 2, I'm gonna have to say is Victor Saz. In my opinion, he's probably the most realistic villain Batman had, or at least one of them. I'm not gonna say the most, but he is one of Batman's more realistic villains, because he's just a real life, he's just a serial killer, and he's no different than any real life serial killers that we have in today's world. So I do think it would be really cool to see him as a villain in the Batman Part 2, or maybe even the Batman Part 3 if they plan a trilogy. Another character that I think could possibly be in the Batman Part 2 is Owlman. Let me explain. I know that they're not probably gonna do a multiverse thing with the Batman, but I do think it would still be interesting if we got a version of Owlman, somebody very similar to Batman in skill, intelligence, and just pretty much everything, and it makes him a great opponent for Batman. But I don't know if you guys would agree with me with Owlman, but I do think it would be interesting to see Owlman, a version of Owlman. Like I said, there is ways they could make him the villain, but I'm not sure if they ever would. Two-Face, now we have had 2 live-action versions, and they did have a realistic version, which was in The Dark Knight. Now there is another way they could do it. One thing that I saw that I think could be interesting if they did it was, I saw a fan-made version of Two-Face where Two-Face was in the military and he was in a battle. A bomb or a grenade blew up and hurt him badly and burnt half his face. Now they could do a story like that, or they could say he was a cop. There was one comic I saw where he was a cop, and he got into an accident because of Jim Gordon. At least I think it was Jim Gordon. I'm not 100% sure. It was because Jim went to Arkham, and he stayed the night in Arkham because he was so afraid of the Joker being left there without like anyone to supervise him or something like that. I don't remember exactly what happened. Two-Face, or Harvey Dent, was a cop in this comic, had a mission that Jim was assigned to. This was before he became the police commissioner, but basically in this comic, because Jim didn't show up, he ended up becoming Two-Face. He got into an accident during this mission that ended up turning him into Two-Face. So they could do something like that for Two-Face.
Send in whoever you want. I'll kill them all.
I'm not sure. Another villain they could do is if they go a little bit into Batman's origin story. is they could do Ra's al Ghul again, like they did in Batman Begins. Because, you know, we had a live-action version of him that was realistic. They could do that again if they wanted to, which I doubt they would, because I've been hearing people wanting more Court of Owls than League of Assassins type characters.
I'll always be here to stop you.
So, another thing is they could do a realistic version of the Court of Owls too. I don't really know much about the Court of Owls. Like, I love the Batman comics, I do. But just being 100% honest, I love Marvel comics more. Batman's my favorite DC hero, right next to the Flash. The Flash and Batman are my two favorite DC heroes. But yeah, they could bring in a live-action Court of Owls that could be realistic.
Send in whoever you want.
Another version they could do, and this is something I've been wanting for a long time now. I can see this being controversial, but I kind of do think that it could work if they did it right. Is they bring in a kid who was beaten, tortured, and blames Batman because he looked up to Batman. Batman never shows up to save him, so he could blame Batman for everything that's happened to him, and that leads him into becoming Red Hood, and then have the big reveal that he's Jason Todd. Or they could wait and do another few more movies and then bring in Jason Todd. But yeah, I do think there are other ways besides making him the one of the boy wonders, Robin. I do think there are other ways they can make a live-action Red Hood. Black Mask, there could be a live-action Black Mask. We already had one in Birds of Prey, but I'm saying we could do a realistic version of them. Of him, I mean, in the Batman Part 2. Bane, we could have another live-action Bane, like a realistic version of Bane. Just like, but not like how they did in The Dark Knight Rises. Now, I love The Dark Knight Rises. That was one of my favorite Batman movies. But I don't like the way they did Bane. I do think, just being 100% honest, if they're gonna do somebody who's like trying to take control of the League of Assassins, like in the way that they did, I personally would have made that either Talia instead of Bane, like made Talia the main villain, and not like have the reveal that she was working with Bane or Bane was working for her. I would have made it 100% her the villain. Or they can also do this in the Batman Part 2. Make Deathstroke, Slade Wilson, the main villain. Now, Slade, aka Deathstroke, is my all-time favorite DC villain, and I've been wanting a live-action movie with him in it for a while. And I know Justice League had that teaser. Unfortunately, we never got it. But yeah, I do think that a live-action Deathstroke in the Batman Part 2 could be really good. Oh, I have a gun. Okay.
You killed me.
But yeah, I do think it would be really cool to see a live-action Deathstroke. Who else? We already got the Penguin, so I'm not gonna say anything. Oh, Mr. Pig. He's another villain that we could get. Because we haven't had a live-action Mr. Pig in the movies. We did have the one in the Gotham series. But yeah, that's another villain that they could do. Another one is they could do another version of Harley that could fit into the universe. Hey, what are you doing? But yeah, they could, I do think, make a version of Harley for this one. maybe that's how in the Batman Part 2, like if Joker's the main villain, maybe that's how he escapes, is because of Harley. Or maybe he just teams up with the Riddler. But yeah, those are all the characters that I can think of. I do hope you all liked my ideas.
You'll never win, Joker.
I do hope you all liked my ideas, and I'll see you all in the next one. Tomorrow, around the same time, I will be doing another Arkham video. I'll be doing my Arkham Asylum Part 3 video. So be on the lookout for that. I'm filming this video right after I film my Arkham video. I do hope you all enjoyed. I will see you all in the next video. Let me shoot this guy really quick.
You killed my buddy.
And okay, I guess this guy. Yeah. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed this video. I'll see you all in the next one. Yeah, I hope you guys agree with this. If there's anyone you would like to see, like a realistic character that's within the universe or the DC universe that's a Batman villain, please leave it in the comments below. I hope you all enjoy this video, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.
Don't take your eyes off it.
Oh, and another thing is, before you guys click off this video, I just want to know, like, leave it in the comments if you guys should do this. I want to do a Modern Warfare series, not based on any of the new ones, but like the older ones, or the very first one. So let me know if you guys would like to see that, because I want to do it, but like, I don't know if I should. But yeah, if you guys would like to see that, let me know. Anyway, for real, now I'm leaving. Goodbye, everybody. I'll see you all in the next one.